Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DXTR. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling quote unquote story of the price. And in this situation makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. That question revolving around the fact that today the price made a really nice bounce. I mean, when you consider where it was when it was hovering down around these lows to where it ultimately closed right there on the day, any rational person is going to say, yeah, the bulls definitely made a very, very nice bounce today. And that does lead to the valid question of, but is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce move? I have no idea. But like I said, by using the chart, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And it really all revolves around these lines here that I talked about in yesterday's video. Green lines being support, red lines being levels of resistance. So before we even get to answering that question, what I want to do is actually just give a little bit more leeway and cushion for the bulls. So I'm going to move this green line down to 16 cents. Now, if you're saying, wait a second, Clay, that should stay up at 17, I would not argue against that. Like I said, I'm willing to give the bulls a little bit more wiggle room. So going back to the question, does today's bounce have any sort of true power behind it? Again, I do not know. However, by using 16 cents, that makes that very straightforward. And it all circles around the logic that bounces that are truly bounces, well, the price is going to keep on bouncing, right? Or in other words, the price is going to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a bounce is truly a bounce, it's going to keep on moving forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. That would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about 16 cents. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range of the chart where it was hovering and, flirting with these lows. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price actually does pull back a little bit, but just comes down here and behaves in this manner around the 16 cent mark before starting to work its way back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that low down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward, and it's going to keep on bouncing, and that first quote-unquote bounce point right there at 16 cents. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of this line right there. Key levels are, first off, the purple line right there, that 50-period simple moving average. If the bulls can fight up through there, then right around 21.5 cents is going to be that next key level to keep an eye on. But right now, top priority, in my opinion, is going through some healthy consolidations, building some higher bases, and starting to build upon this momentum. So we'll see how the bulls unfold. Still 3 days left this week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.